to your informative variety program, where you can find various topics of interest. In our cooking session, we will learn to prepare a delicious dinner, so you can invite your friends before going to sleep. Recipe for a dinner appetizer: biscuit with pasta and tuna shells. One cup of Conchitas pasta, 1 can of tuna in oil, mayonnaise, salt to taste, and soda crackers. A rake, a large spoon, a tray or plate. Prepare the conchitas according to instruction in water. Drain them and put them in a rake. The mayonnaise, and salt to taste. Stir with a big spoon, and then in each cookie is added a small amount of the conchitas with tune and serve it on tray or plate. It's a delicious plate. Then we prepare a main dish. Prepare the main dish: roast beef and salad. Roast meat, garlic, scallion, laurel and thyme, and salt to taste. Utensils: knife, grill, cutting board, big fork, plate, and bowl. Prepare the meat by slicing it to desired thickness. Add scallion, garlic, and salt to taste. Add laurel and thyme to taste. Place all ingredients with meat in a pot and marinate for 2 hours. Preheat the grill on high 15 and 20 minutes. Cook each side of the roast for 5 minutes, removing the roast constantly. You can cook the roast as well as desire the place on a plate and serve. Now I prepare the salad. 1 big onion, 2 medium tomatoes, 1/2 lemon, salt to taste, and 1/4 cup olive oil. Cut onion and tomato and serve in a bowl. Season with salt to taste, olive oil, and lemon to taste. Pineapple juice. Ingredients: 1/2 pineapple, 1/2 liter of water, sugar to taste, and utensils: knife, chopping board, serving glass, blender or juice. Gelatin with condensed milk. One gelatin, condensed milk, water, and utensils: 1 cooking pot, 1 spoon, several containers, and bowl. The first step is put the water to warm until it boils. Then put the gelatin powder inside the cooking pot and mix it for 1 minute. After that, serve it into the containers and put inside the fridge 4 or 6 hours. Finally, we have prepared a delicious recipe that will leave everyone with their mouths open. In our news section, we will find international news. Colombian school shooting survivor found dead in home. A Colorado man who survived the 1999 Colombian school shooting and later became an advocate for fighting addiction has died. Root County Coroner Robert Wright said Saturday that 37 years old Austin Ewans died overnight at his Stonebad Spring home. There were no signs of foul play. A Monday autopsy was planned to determine the cause of death. Ewans was shot in the hand at night in the Colombian attack that killed 12 classmates and a teacher, including Ewans' best friend. He became addicted to drugs after taking prescription pain medication while recovering from his injuries. He later worked at an addiction treatment center and traveled to the USA, telling his story. Ewans' family says in a statement that he lost the battle with the very disease they found so hard to help others face. The family added, "We thank the recovery community for its support. As you can imagine, we are beyond shocked and saddened and request that our privacy is respected at this time." In home news, we find that Colombia's most popular party drugs. Musical festivals and drug use have been going hand in hand since the 1960s. Colombia now hosts major music festivals across the country, where a local harm reduction organization has been testing drugs for their safety. The tests have allowed harm reduction organization Échale Cabeza to find out which drugs appear to be the most popular among festival goers, but also how drugs are often mixed with chemicals that increase the health risk for consumers. The organization has been testing drugs of more than 5,000 users at festival is to prevent them from accidentally ingesting more dangerous substances. The drugs analyzed are ecstasy, LSD, MDMA, and cocaine. In sports news, we find that Burnley won 3 Arsenal. The Arsenal striker scored twist for his side in the 3-1 victory. Turf more than cemented them in 5th spot in the Premier League. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang drew level for the Golden Boot after scoring twice for Arsenal and Burnley. Unai Emery ranked the chains after his side's victory over Valencia, with Joe Willock thus coming into the starting lineup. But it won Burnley, who started the breakthrough at Turmoil with St. Ditches, men going close on multiple occasions. Chris Wood had Burnley unbeaten, but his effort came back off the pots before full back Matt Lawton almost opening the scoring. But a sloppy mistake from the Clares defense led in Aubameyang, and he raced clear to beat Tom Heaton for his 21st Premier League goal of the season. The Arsenal striker then died for the Golden Boot as he doubled their lead before. Ashley Barner pulled one back. Eddie Nketiah wrapped it up for Arsenal in at that time. We continue with our entertainment section. Today we will talk about the movies in theaters. What's the movie's name? Ben is Back. Do you think this name is appropriate? Why? Yes, because his subject of the movie is about Ben's return to his mother's house. What other name would you give to the movie? Why? The other name would be Looking for the Way, because it is a history of Ben, who is a drug addict who seeks to leave the drug with the help of his mother. What type of movie is it? The type of movie is drama. When and where was it made? Filming began on December 5 in New City, Slotsburg, Garnerville, and Haverstraw, New York. What do you think about the location? Would you add extra ones? Why? I think the locations were appropriate because they reflect a normal neighborhood where they are celebrating for Christmas. What's the movie about? A history of 19 years old Bert Burns, a young man with substance abuse issues who unexpectedly returns to his family's suburban home on Christmas every morning. Ben's mom, Holly, is relieved and walking, but worried of her son staying clean. Over a turbulent 25 hours, new truths are relevant, and mother's undying love for her son is tested as she does everything in her power to keep him safe. What's your opinion about the movie? Consider location, actor, script, message, essence. I think it is a film that reflects the reality of many people who fall into drug addiction. It is the constant struggle to get rid of drugs and recover their lives. The actors interpret their characters very well, as they see a credible story where one can put on their shoes. and it left a very important message. Drugs destroy life. Which character do you identify the most? Why? As a teacher, I put myself in the place of Ben's mother, since I can see and my students similar histories where for various reasons they fall into drugs. We ran out of time, but tomorrow we will meet again in the same space. Thank you very much.